Hello, that's Hello with the Mal Tiempo Report. En este momento hablo en español, sí. Pero después I speak in English, which I actually have somewhat of a handle on, sí. So, primero hay esta zona de probabilidad en el Atlántico de baja probabilidad, 20%. Esta zona aquí no tiene una circulación cerrada. Sí, esta es por el perspectiva de NHC. ¿Dónde? Aquí. Aquí es esta zona de 20%. Y en el noroeste Pacífico tenemos un tifón. Typhoon Soulik. Y aquí está el satélite. ¿Dónde? Aquí. Es una tormenta grande, ¿sí? Un grande tormenta, no sé. Y tenemos unos pocos avisos. Por el JMA tenemos dos zonas de avisos de tifón del mar. Y por el Pagasa tenemos un aviso para lluvias y olas altas. Juaning es el nombre de esta tormenta. Por Soulik, para Soulik, no sé. Y por Taiwán tenemos mar y tierra, avisos de tifón. Tifón avisos, sí, algo así. Para lluvias muy fuertes, lluvias torrenciales. Y China tiene un aviso de naranjo. Y creo que esta escala tiene azul, amarillo y naranjo y finalmente rojo. O naranjo es un poco baja de rojo, creo que sí. Y esto es todo. So yes, let's go back to English. So what I was trying to go there with the CMA thing is they have a scale that goes, I believe, from blue to yellow to orange to red. So orange is under red. Red is, of course, if I'm remembering it correctly, the highest they can get with the warning level, and that's in effect for China. Taiwan, of course, has sea and land typhoon warnings and, unsurprisingly, extremely heavy rain advisory. In fact, let's get the satellite photo of this thing in effect. So this thing moving across there, definitely going to be making landfall somewhere in China, and definitely, obviously, having ill effects on Taiwan already. Not sure if this center of circulation will officially make, or maybe it already has. Look, it looks like it might already be about to make landfall. Not that that really matters when something that huge, basically all of Taiwan is under it at the moment. That thing is a monster. And then, of course, it's big enough that Pagasa, which tab is that? There we go. Pagasa has advisories out for high waves and rain and winds and such. JMA has a couple of typhoon marine related warnings, and yes. And then back to the Atlantic, where we talk about this area is the remnants of Chantal, no say. This was supposed to be the thing that was supposed to be like a tropical depression or a tropical storm as of the time it got here, and then it degenerated into a tropical wave, and now it's just this zone of probability. Yesterday it was at 30. Today it is at, where are we? Today it's at 20. So it's dropped off a little bit, and apparently there's no closed circulation in it. Whatever that should mean. Right, so that is what is going on in the land of tropical cyclones. So basically, this big thing. Oh, and there is a perturbación tropical, 93 WP out there, but no outlook area on that as of the moment. So, severe thunderstorm weather-wise in the US today. One mesoscale discussion, in fact, no watches, but a whole bucket load of warnings. So, the mesoscale discussion effect for increasing severe threat for North Dakota, South Dakota, and northwestern Minnesota. Watch possible on that one, 60%, but no watch was in effect at the time I loaded the page. Warnings as of the time I loaded the page. Handful, or more than a handful, of severe thunderstorm and a whole bunch of flash flood warnings. So severe thunderstorm, and then flash flood warnings all over the place. In general today, this map shows the outlook probabilities for severe wind, which would be winds 58 miles per hour greater. So here's your biggest threat today, but all these other areas affected. Here is the map showing the probability of severe hail, which would be hail 1 inch or larger. So again, that's the highest area. Tornado chances as high as 5% today. So if you're not familiar with what any of these numbers mean, we've got North Dakota and Minnesota affected by this 5%. So if you pick this random point in North Dakota and you drew a 25-mile radius circle around it, what that 5% means is that there's a 5% chance of a tornado occurring somewhere within that 5%. Not 5%, 25-mile radius circles. So you could draw randomly 25-mile radius circles all over this thing, and that means a 5% chance of any happening in any of those given circles. So maybe not you, but a neighbor or something of the sort. Tomorrow, as high as a 15% again, and it stays in relatively the same area as today. Actually, it looks like it moves west, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Right. And then a 5% down there. And yeah, so something to keep an eye on if you're out in the northern plains. Yeah, just pay attention, of course. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of this screencast. WickedWix is WICKEDWX.com, and Cyclocane is CYCLO. There we go. CYCLOCANE.com. That is it for today, and hopefully you're staying safe out there.